tonight on the Facebooks, and it was if you wore your book it pin, you would get a prize. Does everybody know what a book it pin is, number one? No? I'll explain. I'm ignoring you. He's very upset about the book it pin. Hates it. I refuse to even listen. So book it pin, does anyone know what it is at all? I mean,
Is it when you read books in school and then you got a sticker and then you go to Pizza Hut?
that is exactly it. That is exactly it. That is exactly it.
I remember food.
You remember exactly. Don't ruin my bits right now. All right, okay. Yeah. So it's exactly it. You get like a purple pin with like a rainbow and some stars. You read a book, you get blah, blah, blah. So this is what they thought. So you guys were you, how old are you? Can I ask you that, or is that weird? Did you grow up in like in the 80s, 90s? If we were students? No! I wasn't, yeah. I meant behind you, but yeah. But you what? Thank you. No.
30.
I'm 30. So you don't know what book it is?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
You missed out.
I grew up in Kentucky.
Well, there you go. Yeah, well, no, it's probably better, because what the deal is, basically, they give you a list of books, they give you stars, you get some food, right? You understand the deal, right? So now it's like, you know, we're American kids, you know, we don't want to learn unless there's pepperoni involved, you know what I'm saying? Like, but every time now, like, it has affected me in a level that I don't understand. Like, I will walk by where the red fern grows, and I'm like, Krusty Za, where are you? Like, I can't differentiate. I'm like, Old Dan, Little Ann, sausage. That's it. That's all I got. That's a nerdy book reference. I thought you guys would get it. Yeah? You guys didn't read Where the Red Fern Grows? Yeah. Did you weep?
Oh my God.
I know. So did I. So did I. But yeah, this is the thing about, I remember actually talking to a teacher. I was like about 9 years old. I was talking to a teacher, like, we get pizza with food. And she's like, isn't it great? You're flirting, and then you get a treat, a delicious treat. Isn't that great? It's not great, Mrs. Keinert. It's not great. Look at this. What is happening? What is happening here, Mrs. Keinert? I can't eat 4 seconds. 4-second jiggle factor, all of that, right here. It's horrifying. And you know what, Mrs. Kiner, I want to just call her and be like, hey, you owe me big time, because I've been Weight Watchers for 6 years. That's $40 a month. I would do the math, but to do the math, I need to eat cupcakes. So I can't, you know? I can't. I'm like, brain doesn't work without calories. Delicious calories. Reading is food to mental. That's another nerd joke, camera. Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And I actually told my mom, I was like, hey, Mom, do you have my book, it's, you know, pins? Because that's what hipsters do, you know? They go, because I'm totally hipster. I don't know if you know, for sure. But, you know, they find old crap that they don't really like then, and they wear it when they're 30, and then they look awesome. You know? So I was going to get that book it pin, I was going to wear it, and I was going to go to Wicker Park and be like, bam, check out my scarf and my book it pin. Who's jealous? You know? Everyone lives in Wicker Park. Awesome. Word for me. So I went, I'm like, Mom, where is the book it pins? Because I had a lot of them, because I like pizza. And, well, Kelsie, I gave them to the Salvation Army. For the poor kids. Yeah, that's just what some starving kid in the Congo needs, Mom. You know? Like a book it pin. You know, this kid, you know, who like taught themselves how to read by stealing some like 1967 like I don't know, National Geographic magazine from an elder 2 villages over, right? And she had to sneak into the village in the dead of night for fear of gunfire under the threat of like warlord rapists. You know, this poor girl is going out over here like little creeping for knowledge. She doesn't even know what a carb is, Mom. She doesn't even know what a carb is. She doesn't even know the delicious cheesiness of a pizza slice wrapped up. She doesn't know. So sure, Mom, sure. When the Salvation Army guys come up in their little truck, she's gonna pass over the clothing, you know, the computer donations, the real books that they're giving away, for a little plastic piece of flair that some girl won, and she doesn't even remember, like the plot lines to the 131 Babysitter's Club books that she read, and the artery clog that's had. I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell like hotcakes, Mom. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna sell like hotcakes. Hotcakes would be better for the children because they could eat them. They can't even eat the plastic. All I'm saying is my mom helps people in Africa. That's really what I'm saying, right? I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. She's here, which makes it awkward. Can't write any mom jokes at the bookseller, and yet I do. And yet I do. My mom does help, like Oprah. Like Oprah. My mom is like Oprah a lot. I fear Oprah. I do. I fear her a little. I don't hate Oprah. I do not hate Oprah. Several people are on the hating Oprah bandwagon. I don't hate her because she can hear me. She's everywhere. You know what I mean? And you guys shouldn't hate her either, like out loud. You should never hate Oprah out loud. Ever. Because she is powerful. And you have to respect someone that is that powerful. Because we know Oprah. Where is she? Where's her little face? Little Oprah face. Look at this. What's your true calling? Spiritual? You know? Like, we know Oprah. I can't put this on Facebook, by the way, me talking about Oprah. But we know Oprah as her, she's spiritual. She's Angel Oprah here, you know? And we all know her as that. But you guys have to realize that she could change at any moment. You know? We haven't seen it. But I believe it is in her to be like Old Testament angel of death Oprah. If she wanted. If she wanted, you know, because she has followers. She has followers. And, you know, if she told me to be like, you know, the blood of the lamb on the door, I would do it. And you better watch out. You better watch out, Mom, at Lincoln Park Zoo that bit me, because you are first on my list. I would do it. I would do it. I would. If she said, like, hey, follow Nate into the desert for like 40 days, I would. I would follow him. You know what? And he would tell me to keep those sand dunes clean, and he would tell me to visually think my inner voice. It would be dehydrated, but I would listen to him. Wicker Park, everybody likes Oprah. Awesome. This is what's happening here. I started this comedy thing, and everyone's turning on me today. What's happening? Is it because I'm sweaty and you guys can smell me? Is it? Mr. Kentucky's like, well, from here I get a waft. There's a slight waft. Is it bacon and cupcakes? And yes, it is. It's a combined. It's a blended. Yeah. I started eating meat recently, Mr. Kentucky. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I wish it was like some sort of political, I don't know. I watch dinosaur shows and I'm like, awesome. I was missing out on all this awesomeness. And I was like, steak, yes! And then I ate my steak like this. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. Yeah. I'm gonna put her back. I do give, I think, I like Oprah because she is charitable. She is. She does things that are, I also partake in a charity. I give money to all of my friends that do like marathons and walkathons and any sort of a thon like that. Do you guys, clap it up if you give money to those people. Awesome. Clap it up if you are those people. Less, always less. Yeah, so here's the deal, like, I enjoy it. But there is a thing, there's a either verbal if I give you the money, or there's a written contract if I do it online. Here's the deal, when I give you this donation, you go out and you do good. And then the deal is, you leave me the H alone after that, right? That's sort of the deal. Like, if I wanted to be involved, I would put on some shorts and run. But I don't, you know, so you can do it. I don't need to know what's happening. You know, you don't need to give me updates. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know how to, the analogy I have is sort of like you're a college kid, right? You're a college kid. Here's the analogy. You're young, you're full of energy, you're optimistic, you go for it, you know? And I am more of your older, parental, wealthier friend, you know? And it's great. You go forth. And I'm the money, I'm the backing, but you don't need to tell me how you've grown or your journey. You know, I don't need to know that you're doing shrooms and, you know, kissing your roommate in a bar. I don't need to know. Good for you, go do it. But the details aren't necessary. So running friends, what I'm trying to say is you don't need to send me your blog diaries about your, you know, your journey. I don't need to know how you stretch. I don't need to know, you don't have to, you know, I don't need stats, I don't need updates. I really don't need you to see, like, pictures after the race when you're all sweaty and bleeding and chafing anywhere. I don't need it. I don't need that, right? But I will buy you a pizza. What? Book it! Callback! Get it! That's a callback, Ruth.
I like that, yeah.
You like that? You like that? What's?
Mayonnaise.
Yes! Mayonnaise. Someone was listening. So you guys, I want